Where are we at? The 3-month anniversary?
Is it?
Is it?
Whatever it is, 3 months is make or break time.
You and me, I'd really like to get it right this time.
But that's not why I'm with you.
But you're breaking up with me?
Yes.
What? Emma, this is crazy.
No, it's not crazy. It's sensible, you know? We don't want the same things.
Oh, no, this isn't good.
Hey, what's wrong?
Where's Emma? How was dinner?
Oh, the food was great. The wine was good. I think it was my conversation that let me down.
What happened?
She dumped me.
Why?
I don't know. I guess I came on too strong with the "you're the best thing that's ever happened to me" stuff.
You didn't say that to her, did you?
Oh, come on. Even I can do better than that.
Did you tell her you loved her?
Well, I don't think so. I didn't mean to.
Because that would do it. In fact, way less than that would do it.
I thought maybe it was going to be different with you, but no, same old.
Oh, this is a 3-month thing you were talking about.
Yep. Every relationship Emma's ever been in, somewhere around the 3-month mark, she gets speed wobbles. Doesn't matter who she's with, suddenly there's something wrong with them.
It's true. She dumped Gareth, what's his name? Anyway, because he had big ears.
He did, but she knew that when she started going out with him.
You couldn't miss them. They're enormous.
But it was 3 months before Emma cared.
Jason Murchison?
Too short?
Alan Waddle?
Oh, get this one. Too polite.
But we all knew what the real problem was.
She saw him looking at engagement rings and freaked out. Honestly, the first hint of anything serious, that's it. Game over.
Oh, being jilted by a commitment phobe. How did that happen?
I guess one of you had to get in first.
It's unfair. Bunny was ready to get serious.
Oh, and who encouraged me?
Sorry, but I honestly thought
No, it's not your fault. It was probably good, I found out now. At least I know.
I should never have lied to Boyd.
Well, it wasn't a big lie. It's not like it's going to hurt anyone.
Yeah, but now I can't advertise for a flatmate at the hospital. Well, no, I don't have one already.
Got any mates who don't work here?
Yes. I barely see them, though. It's kind of my point. I need someone who understands the crazy hours we work.
What about Josh?
What about me?
Getting home, are you?
Yeah, soon, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen your flat.
You've probably never been invited.
We've heard you complain about it often enough.
Oh, yeah, what? It's too far away from the hospital. It's too small. Oh, the neighbours are too noisy.
What are you getting at?
Nicole's got a room. Do you want it?
For real?
Going cheap.
Well, it'd have to be.
Excuse me?
Sorry, no offence, but compared to where I live now, it's...
Ferndale Heights.
Oh, right. My place isn't good enough.
I did not say that.
It's good enough to crash at when you can't be bothered going home, but not good enough to actually live in.
Well, I think it's neat. It's got that whole New York loft thing going on.
And it's a 5-minute drive from work.
5? It's at least 10.
5 when I'm running late.
Well, come on. It'd be cool. You know, 2 of my favourite people in the same place. Hey, I would move in if I was single.
At least come round and have a look.
I know what it's like.
So, you've stayed the night and you've been to a few parties, but have you taken a proper look with the view to living there?
Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, no promises. I'll call you.
And you weren't even going to ask him. You know, if he moves in, I'm so taking a commission.
Yes?
The TAVI surgical schedule for Seth.
Now try saying that 10 times quickly.
I couldn't open it.
Sorry?
I don't know how you managed it, but whatever you sent me, it turned into gobbledygook.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. Just save it as a PDF and resend. Now, please.
Done. Pleasure doing business with you as always.
Well, I'm not going to say thank you until I've confirmed that you've delivered. This has all taken far too long. You might have time to waste, but I don't.
Sorry. We'll endeavour to do better.
Look at you. Admit it, you're miserable.
I just broke up with my boyfriend. How am I supposed to feel?
Call him. Just tell him you made a mistake.
You didn't hear him at dinner last night. It was Jaden Collins all over again.
What was wrong with Jaden? I honestly can't remember.
He wanted me to go to Sydney to meet his parents. You know what that means?
So did Finny want you to go to Samoa?
No, it was the way he was talking. I feel like I finally saw the real him. He's way more needy than I thought.
Well, he likes to be the centre of attention, that's true.
He was saying all this wussy stuff last night, and all I could hear was, I need you to love me.
That doesn't sound like Finny. Maybe someone put him up to it.
What?
Don't hate me. I sort of encouraged him to try for something more serious. With you, I mean.
Why? Why would you do that?
Well, I thought I was helping.
But more to the point, why would he listen to you unless he already agreed with what you were saying?
I don't know, you'd have to ask him.
And listen to more of the drivel I had to put up with last night. No thanks.
I don't know. It doesn't have much in the way of indoor-outdoor flow, does it?
Well, there's a door. People flow in, they flow out.
You know what I mean. We can't exactly have a barbecue on the deck, can we?
Well, barbecue season's almost over.
Is there a clothes dryer?
Yeah, but it's a bit old and temperamental.
The hot water pressure's not great, is it? Last time I stayed over, I had to run around in the shower just to get wet.
Well, can I remind you again how cheap the rent is?
It's not always about the money, though, is it?
Isn't it? Well, in that case, buy a clothes dryer. Feel free.
Or I could pay a little bit extra and get a newer place with whiteware all included.
Oh, but it wouldn't have the character of this place. And it wouldn't have me as a flatmate.
Yeah, well, there is that.
Not much of a selling point, I know.
No. I'd love to live with you. It'd be fun.
So is that a yes? Is it a yes if I get a clothes dryer and get on to the landlord about the hot water?
You know there's dry rot in the bathroom. Someone's obviously tried to patch it up, but they made a real dog's breakfast of it.
Hey, clothes dryer. Hot water system, dry rot. I'm making a list here.
Yeah, you get all that sorted and we might have a deal.
So the Tavies are a go again?
Indeed. Well, these are excellent. And you can tell Boyd I said so. And while you're there, see if you can lock them down for an interview with the Northerner.
Do you think they'll be interested?
They're very keen to know how we're positioning ourselves ahead of the funding decision. I want Boyd to talk up the Tavies.
Is that wise? You know what it'll look like.
I'm only doing what Rachel would do. She's never shied away from publicity for anything this hospital has done, public or private.
She doesn't have your agenda, though, does she?
Careful. You're beginning to sound like our good friend Sarah. No doubt she'll have something to say about me undermining Shortland Street's future as a public hospital for my own nefarious reasons. I don't care. This is cutting-edge stuff Boyd's doing. We should be shouting about it.
But is he really the man to be talking to the press? You're obviously passionate about the subject. Why don't you do it?
Now that really would look self-serving.
What's this?
Private surgery accounts from day one till now. The case data is confidential, of course, but I want Boyd to know the figures.
So he can feed them to the Northerner?
So he can feel good about himself. And if some journo asks him about profit margins, well, he'll be able to make an educated guess, won't he? Stick with him on this. I don't want him going off half-cocked.
Why me? Sounds like Chris Warner territory. He's HOD.
Seth wants you.
Push his agenda to the press because no one else will.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
You've heard the rumours. He's out to privatise the whole place.
Did I dream that meeting last week? Funny, I can clearly remember Seth setting everyone straight on that. You were there. I saw you.
Help. She's trying to bully me into doing a newspaper interview.
Not me, Seth. Tell him he has to.
I know what Rachel would say.
Don't let Boyd anywhere near a journalist. He's a disaster.
I was thinking more along the lines of the sooner Boyd gets some experience in dealing with the media, the better.
Thank you. Now, you have to come with me. I've got some figures that I need to brief you on.
Hope it wasn't important.
Tell him to get lost. There's people desperate for a flat like yours.
People I don't know. Wasn't it you who told me I need to be careful?
There's always Boyd.
Josh is almost in. He just needs a push.
Yeah, and a clothes dryer. And the rest.
It'll cost a small fortune.
Well, you shouldn't have to pay for that. That's the landlord's job. Give Callum a call.
Yeah, I did. I'm waiting to hear back. I'll have to buy a dryer and I'll get someone to look at the dry rot. I'm sure Callum will reimburse me.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good as long as you can afford it.
I knew there was a catch somewhere.
What? I hope you don't do this sort of thing at home. What are those new flatmates of yours going to think?
Sorry.
No. It's me. If I see a messy kitchen bench, I have to clean it. Don't ask me where it comes from.
And there's always Boyd.
Yeah, Boyd, the obsessive-compulsive. Seriously, I don't think I could live with someone so...
Tidy, considerate. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Right, I'm calling Josh. Hi, flatmate. How soon can you move in?
How are you?
Don't worry about me. I'll bounce back, I always do.
Have you seen Emma?
Yep. She jumped into a lift to avoid me. It actually saved me from heading down the corridor in the completely wrong direction to do exactly the same thing.
You guys really need to talk.
Well, that's what you told me yesterday. You know, make some dinner for her, light some candles, spill your guts.
I don't remember telling you to get all emotional with her. You freaked her out.
Oh, no kidding. You know the really sick thing? Is that when she dumped me, she actually went up in my estimation.
Why?
Because I know what I'm like. And Emma, she had the sense to work it out too. You know, all that crap about commitment, she knows I could never live up to it.
That's not why she dumped you. She doesn't want all that stuff any more than you do.
It doesn't matter, okay? Because I'm just not built for relationships.
Ah, I hear you're booked in with a northerner for this afternoon.
Am I?
4:30 to 5.
Good man. Was there something else?
Oh, there's something there. It's gone.
Well, those figures?
I didn't get a chance to ask him.
You had a chance right then.
He's on his way to a meeting. He's not going to rush back upstairs to reprint a document I'm already supposed to have.
Well, he could have got Lana to do it for you. You should ask her anyway. She might
She
be...
can't. I tried.
Oh, I see. So you had a chance to ask Lana, but you couldn't bring yourself to look incompetent by asking Seth.
Forget the printout. If we get our spin right, we won't even need those figures.
Spin? Is that what I am now? Seth Packhurst, spin doctor.
Please work with me on this. Please.
Did I mention the clothes dryer won't actually be delivered till Monday? Sorry, I couldn't just magic one up straight away.
That's okay.
And you might see a tradesman. His name's Keith. He's coming over to have a look at the bathroom.
Already?
See how much I want you to move in?
And you can stop batting your eyelashes at me. I've said yes.
You really gonna move today?
Well, these are my only days off for the next 2 weeks. And I've talked to my landlord. He reckons he can rent his place like that. So I shouldn't have to pay double rent for more than a week.
That is great. Now we can start thinking about a third person.
Oh, you never said anything about getting another flatmate.
There are 3 rooms. I can't afford to keep one empty.
Well, I wish I'd known. I'm kind of fussy about who I live with.
Okay, I'll take that as a compliment, but it doesn't solve our problem.
Yeah, I'd be happier if it was just the 2 of us.
Well, you'd be happier, but I'd be poorer. I can't afford any more rent than I'm paying now.
Easy. I pay for 2 rooms.
Really?
Well, I've got enough stuff to fill both. Why not?
Okay, fine with me. You sure you can afford it?
Yeah, I'm a doctor.
Okay, just don't leave any pay slips lying around the house. I don't want to know. And if you can afford paying triple rent for the next week, you're also going halves with me in a clothes dryer.
Fair enough.
Hi.
Hey.
Thanks.
Hey, Emma,
Hey, I need...
Do you wanna...
Sure.
Me first? Look, I'm really sorry for getting all serious on you. Okay, that's not me. You know, you can ask anyone. I can't even spell commitment.
2 M's, 1 T. I only remember because there's 2 M's in Emma.
Isn't there 3 M's in commitment?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I can't spell it either. See, we're made for each other.
Yeah, or not.
Or not. I wouldn't want to commit to that.
Oh.
But seriously,
I thought we weren't doing seriously.
Lana and Kylie said you were gutted about us breaking up.
I was. But only because I thought I should be. Like, I'm being honest here.
Go for it.
Okay, it's the same way I thought, well, it's been 3 months. We can't go on like this. We should be going to the next level.
There's that word again.
Yeah, should. You should. You can't live your life for should. You should be doing what feels right.
That's what I think.
Look, I like you, Emma. I really like you. I like spending time with you. But if you're looking for someone to put a ring on your finger, then I'm not that guy.
Promise?
Yeah, cross my heart.
Then what's our problem? What to hell with what everyone else thinks we should be doing? If we want to keep things casual, why shouldn't we?
Oh, they say it can't be done. 3 months, maybe. Any more than 6, then we're pushing it.
Well, who's they? They can butt right out.
Call the Northerner and cancel the interview.
I can't.
Well, I can't talk finance without the right stats.
It's not for the business page.
Do you even read this thing? This is what they've been running all week. Inside local health reforms, public versus private. The Northerners health reporter, Edward Finch, on the hospital money go-round. They don't want my life story. They don't want a blow-by-blow account of a TAVI procedure. They want facts about who's making money and who's spending it. Right now, I couldn't even tell you what a TAVI costs.
$40,000 or thereabouts.
Oh, well, take away my exorbitant fee plus a few $1,000 for the equipment and $20 for the cleaners after I'm done, and that leaves a profit of what? Oh, let me see.
Don't be ridiculous.
You're right. Why even bother trying to do maths when we could just make it up?
We can't give them actual figures.
Because you haven't got them.
Because they're commercially sensitive.
So what do I say?
Just tell them what you know. Surgical tourism is booming. The private list is constantly growing.
Yeah, that much I can do. I wish I had the stats to back it all up with.
I'll try and get them. I'll talk to Seth. Tell him how stupid I am.
Just tell him the truth. You put the printout down and some idiot accidentally shredded it. He can't hold that against you.
Can't he?
I've tried, but you know what Emma's like when she's made her mind up about something.
It takes both of us to change it for her.
Not this time, and Vinny's the same. They both say it's definitely over.
But he was so good for her. I've never seen her laugh so much. There's so many lame jokes.
That's Vinny for you.
I hope Emma realises he isn't the sort of guy who goes without a girlfriend for very long. A comedian without an audience, it doesn't work.
You won't have trouble finding someone either.
Oh, he gets snapped up straight away. There's probably half a dozen girls around here with crushes on him.
You think?
Of course. I've seen you all flirting with him.
Who?
You lot, the other nurses.
Well, it's not one-sided. He flirts back.
Does he? He's like you, he can't help himself.
What does that mean?
I'm not judging you. If I thought there was anything more to it, I'd be... You haven't.
What?
You and Vinny.
No.
And you're not going to?
Of course not. I would never do that to Emma. I couldn't.
I had to break up the hen party.
I'll see you after work. Wait for me.
Hey, guess what?
Josh said yes. He's at your place right now moving all the stuff in.
He told you.
And he's taking 2 rooms instead of 1.
How brilliant is that?
Is this the new flatmate you were telling me about?
Yeah, Josh.
Josh? Why didn't you say?
Oh, I didn't like to, in case he changed his mind. We were still nutting out the details. It's definite now, though. It's all on.
So who's the other lucky person?
No one. Oh, Josh is taking both rooms. That's what I meant when I said both rooms were taken.
Wish I got my act together a bit sooner. Could have been me.
Yeah,
We would have had fun.
we would have.
You know, you still could, and a totally different kind of fun than you have with Josh.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, yeah, you do. Come on, you and Boyd, you've been dancing around each other for weeks.
We are mates.
But not the kind of mates who can be flatmates.
You got it. It'd be too dangerous.
You mean you're in danger of falling into bed with the guy?
I don't need the distraction. I'm all about work these days, in case you haven't noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Is Boyd ready for his interview?
He will be.
Well, we can debrief when I get back. I'll be here till late. Anytime after 6 suits me.
No, I told you before, I can't do it. Not without Seth's approval.
Oh. We missed him. He was already in the lift.
I could call him. Hi, Seth, it's Lana.
Let me talk to him.
Brooke wants a word.
Shortland Street's private services were created to provide another income stream to fund our core work. ED, public surgery list, all the other departments that the taxpayer feels they have a right to, but the government doesn't always know how to pay for. What the future holds, I can't say. That's for better heads than mine to decide at a ministry level. But what I can say is this. these few patients, or clients, if you like, from South Korea, they're the tip of a very big iceberg. We're already turning a significant profit. But before we talk numbers, we'll just take a look at some pictures. This is the growth in actual surgeries, June 2011 through to January 2013. Not in dollar value, but what really counts, the actual number of patients through the door. Actual lives change for the better. I'd say we're doing something right, wouldn't you?
Here you go. Oh, you all right? You look lost.
Oh, I'm waiting for Lana. We're going for a drink.
Oh, good night out, eh?
No, you can come too.
I wish. I won't get out of here till 9 at the earliest.
Oh, hi. Where's your handbag? You're gonna need your wallet.
Sorry, change of plans, I have to work.
Oh.
Where's Em? She'll go with you. She's always up for a drink. Sorry.
What for?
I didn't mean to rub it in.
You can mention her name. I won't collapse in a heap every time I hear it.
Hey, what are you up to tonight? Cos is looking for a playmate.
I'm working till 9.
Then we'll probably hit the RV.
Did you say we?
Yeah. Well, if you can wait that long, we'll meet you there.
Are you guys back on?
Yeah. And look.
What?
Third finger, left hand.
You haven't.
No, and we're not going to.
Strictly casual, just so you know.
So feel free to remind us if it looks like we're forgetting.
I don't know about you, but I'm happy for them.
So am I. Of course I am.
I don't know about this now. Maybe I should have got him a six-pack or something.
You're right. Expecting a man to nurture another living thing, what were you thinking?
He'll think it's some kind of test. I should tell him he can only stay as long as he keeps the pot plant alive.
Give him some credit. He is a doctor.
Yeah, and he's a grown-up.
Most of the time.
Don't get me wrong, Kylie and Lana, I love them both, but when they start going on about who did what to who way back in high school...
Like it actually still matters.
I used to drive me batty.
Well, you won't have that problem with Josh. He likes to keep to himself.
Oh...
Has someone broken in? They're still here.
Hello?
Hey! We're call business, please. Help yourself.
Thanks. Welcome to the flat.
Come